Hey everyone, back in Wales again. So just finished doing the wind braces on the back wall, so that side's done, both fixed. So now the plan is to rig a rope up in that tree there and pull this up. Right, so here's the plan. Pretty dodgy plan, but it's a plan. Car, rope up into tree. I couldn't get it that high without going right up in the tree. The tree's not really big enough to take too much higher than that. Probably snap something. So I'm gonna try this, see how it goes, drive off a bit, see if we can get this to lift up. I'll go slow and then stop and put something under it and assess. Okay, well, it's working. Car's getting it. I just need to make sure I don't go too far. If I go too far, it's going to be a disaster. So, don't know what I'm going to do now. It's hard to do it really slowly with the car, so I need to sort of ease it back somehow. I'll figure something out and then I'll get back to you. Okay, now the bulk of it's up, I can sort of work it up and just with my strength and prop it up with a ladder and then guide it with this rope here so it doesn't go too far. So I'm just going to keep doing that until it gets to its pivot point. Okay, that's good. It's all on the rope now. It should only take a little push and a guide with this rope just to get her up now. So that's good. Okay, it's almost there. Just got to sort of move the feet around where they need to go, get it straight and screw it in. So it's going to plan currently. Okay, and it's up and supported. That's awesome. So we've got two walls up now. Just show you from over here. So the back one's lower because it's going to be a flat roof, slightly sloped flat roof. Okay, so morning time. I'm feeling a bit better today. I was a bit ill for the last few days, really sore throat and blocked up. So I've just cut down a couple of little alder trees. These are going to be the posts that join the frames together. So I'm going to start laying these out for tenons and putting some notches in these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make everything and then I'm going to slide it together. I'm going to lean that back wall back off that rope and then slot it all together. I think that's the easiest way for me to do it alone, so that's what I'm going to try and do. Just figuring out the best orientation for this log. It's going to go this way, so I've just quickly marked the top of it and figure out what height it needs to go at next. I can't go too high because if I go too high up here there's not enough wood left at the top of this post, so I can only go to about here or so. So I'm going to go to about there on that side. Do the same on the other side, taking into account the tape of the log, and then that should give us where our post is going to go, or our beam rather. Alright, that's going to be my shoulder. I'll clean it up a bit, but I'm going to chisel that out and that'll be my flat spot. Okay, I've got to make sure my cuts are going to line up. So this flat spot needs to correspond to the flat spot over there. So put a string line across, put that across the face. You can see I'm just a little bit out, come a tiny bit over, and I'll be in line. So that's how it's going to sit, something like that anyway. So I've got it in the slot that side, and then just resting on the wind brace that side. Just getting it so it looks somewhat level, so it looks about right. So this end needs to come down a tiny bit, but it's pretty close. So next job is to cut that slot, then we'll make the two tenons. Alright, I've got my two flat spots for where the shoulders are going to go, and there, one there, and they line up with each other. Now it's time to lay out the tenons in this. I had to do that first. I don't really know what I'm doing with this. I'm sort of making up as I go along. I think I had to do that first because I need to know the distance between the flat spot and the flat spot. So I did them first, parallel and square to each other, So now I can mark out those shoulders on this piece of wood and then do my tenons accordingly. So that's what I'm going to do. I think that should work. So that's my top. So I'm going to start laying that out. I won't show you because I've shown you that loads of times before. Okay, I'm just working on the tenons on this beam here, so I've got quite a bit of it done. Just got to cut these pieces off and then have a look at it, see if it looks right. It's looking like it's going to work at the moment. Okay, I've got it ratchet strapped up so I can check to see how close it is. It's pretty close, to be honest. Take a little bit out off of there, but it's gonna be pretty close. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll show you this one. So yeah, they're working out good and it looks level 2. So tomorrow, mortises in there and try and get that beam in. Okay, got the other beam done, so 2 tenons on there. See, and 2 flat spots, flat spot and flat spot. So now I'm just going to offer it up, see if it's right. It should be. And tomorrow start doing some mortises. Okay, ratchet strapped up there. Looks good. Tenons stick out nice and straight as they're supposed to. See, that one does, even though the log's really bent. Tenon sticks out straight. So the shoulders look like they're going to line up good. So it looks good, I'm happy. Okay, I got my mortise marked out. I'm going to use the string line to direct the saw so I can hold the saw next to it and get the saw nice and straight in comparison to that one there. So I'll try and find a place to set you up and start to do some bore cuts. I've put my little carving bar on the chainsaw, so that should help a bit as well. Okay, I've got my mortises cut out. So it's time to get this beam fitted. So I'm going to put it in there and sledgehammer them together, hopefully, and then peg it. Okay, that side's done, nice tight fit, ready to be pegged. Just got to get this side hammered in, not much longer further to go. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. And then peg it. Okay, it's in, time to peg it. Really happy with that. So peg it, and then got to do wind braces between here and here. Get in there tomorrow, I'll do that one. It's too hot today, it's ridiculous. I'm getting bitten by horseflies. But yeah, that's it, that's in. So I'm gonna go get some pegs, peg that. Alright, get this thing pegged. Awesome. sorted. Both sides pegged, cut off, joints are nice. Works out well. Okay, it is fitted, so I've got my holes drilled and everything, it's ratcheted together. It's time to just peg it and then move on to wind bracing it. That's annoying. Have to come from the other side of that one. Okay, I'm just going to peg beams up, so time for wind braces. To taper this one a bit because it was too fat really, but yeah, looks good. So wind bracing now, then I've got to put a centre beam in there, and then frame's done. Time for the roof poles. But yeah, quick show. Went and harvested some wood for the roof. So I've got roof poles, and these are mill off cuts from this. I paid 20 quid for this lot, and Craig helped me with this. Craig actually gave me those. They're just thin-ins from his woodland. So I've got some materials. I can do the roof. I'm going to put a window in the roof as well. Put a window here, door obviously, and start cladding. Okay, 3 wind braces down. 1, 2, another one there. Structure's really solid now. It's not really moving. Yeah, see, don't really move. No creaking, and still one more to go. So I'm going to have some lunch and then just get one more wind brace done. Okay, all 4 wind braces done. Quite a nice fit on them too. The structure is absolutely solid, I can't move it at all. So next job, strip all the bark off for those logs over there, start fitting the roof. So that's going to be the end of this video now, just a quick look from the outside of it here. And next video will be doing the roof. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.